there are two parts to it. One is that, this is my personal opinion, most of us, we did not expect this to happen. Suppose we go back to sometime in end of February, beginning of March. So most of us were not very sure what is the near future. Forget about the long-term future. If I look at our company, within a couple of weeks, things were dramatically changing. Most of the banking and non-banking, basically BFI segment, they put on the backing of IT. Most of the challenges were, I think, overcome. Most of the operational challenges. So that was a 1 month, 1.5 months, was a tremendous job by most of the companies' IT side to enable this work from home. Many of us never experienced or never thought of that in a mutual fund or other financial services company. The work from home is feasible, possible technically. So which we first time we saw experience, like for our case, I can tell you, we started from last week of March. By first week of April, it was 100% work from home. Maybe 1 week, it was just 10% of people were coming to office. Operational efficiency, operational activities and operations were, I think, managed exceedingly well by all the teams, obviously largely supported by IT. So I don't think most of our companies, our peer group has had not a huge bottleneck into migrating to this work from home situation. But there are other trade-offs between, I think we may come up later, information security issues, which is a trade-off between enabling every employee. So it's not only employees. We have a lot of other players in the ecosystems, like outsource vendors, their employees. Many developers are outsourced. Many group of auditors are there who also had to work. Enabling employees as well as non-employees in a almost 100% capacity and efficiency. It was a huge task, and I think most of us were very successful in that. But at the same time, if you look at, those are operational issues, and there's other issues which are at large macro level issues which are being faced by banks and non-banks, is the liquidity management, risk management. So that is a very macro level issues. So there are things that are happening very fast, has impacted all the players in the financial market. Other aspect is that customer facing. So depending on the maturity of company's digital level or digital journey so far, because everybody has taken a digital journey from last few years, so level of maturity may be different from company to company, sector to sector. So who are in a better mature digital platform, obviously they are in an advantageous position, which can be evidently seen today. In our case, we could overcome most of the physical channels by various omni channels or digital channels. So business is not significantly impacted, because it's impacted. At the same time, a lot of innovations happening. Even if 1 month, 2 months, a lot of innovations happening, which are enabling digital platforms. And going forward, another realization which has come of late, that it will going to go last longer. It was not going to go away in a couple of weeks, a couple of months. So all the companies are individual. If you look at a lot of reports, generic reports or trend reports or forecasts, it is talking about we have to live with the situation with COVID, but at the same time we have to run the economy. So how do we do that? So that's why a lot of thought is going on from the technology side, other side. So that is a long haul, and I think everybody is gearing up to that, most of the companies also. It requires a technologist plus economist. Just technology cannot solve all the problems, right? So NPA is a problem which is a real sector problem, which may not be reflected today. Now books will look green, but after a couple of years books may look red because of NPAs. Today most of the companies in real sector are not able to produce which they are supposed to produce. The economy is down. One of the data I got it in India, right now they are saying in last 1 month, we are operating on a 45 to 55 kind of a percentage scale. Like what is suppose 100 is the normal, in the entire Indian economy is running on a 50% scale. It's not zero, so it's not 100%. So that's already we are reflected. If you look at the mutual fund industry, some of you may be aware, one of the mutual fund companies had to take some drastic action, which is combination of a lot of redemption pressure, liquidity issues, and high risk taking measures taken in the past. Customer confidence or investor confidence will have a big impact what is going on. So if you look at a lot of companies all across the industries, many companies are CEOs and others of the companies are writing to their customers about just to inform them we are safe, are you safe, and what we are doing in the banking. Financial confidence is a big issue, so which a lot of people are taking care, but confidence is not itself will fulfill everything. Your portfolio for the bank's portfolio, for NBFCs, mutual fund investment portfolio has to be good. So some companies will be obviously affected. If you see, compare the 2008-9 situation, huge financial crisis, global financial crisis, and now, so it will be same or it will be much larger scale. A lot of bailouts have to happen by the companies. A lot of mergers, acquisition, or bankruptcy will happen. There's some churning will happen. Technology is playing a role from the, as we said, digital, which is mostly so far customer facing. Even most of the companies have invested a huge amount of money in technology for last 5 to 10 years. Adoption was not very good. Now, one of the positive outcome of this pandemic situation, we see across the companies huge adoption. Most of the people were saying, I have not used this platform, I am not able to do it, which by compulsion or by the situation, people are using that. One of the common is the collaboration platform. Today, everybody in the personal capacity or professional capacity using some collaboration platform, which 1 year back adoption was almost 10%, 20%. So today it has gone up within a month, 70, 80%. Adoption is a resultant of the current situation. So technologies are already there. All the technology you're talking about, AI, bot, blockchain, all were there. But applications were not there. We are doing a lot of POCs, but we didn't feel the urge to do that. So those will happen. We'll see that will happen. So it will mitigate some of the challenges like NPA. A lot of companies, I think last few years also banks have started monitoring this loan after loan disbursement, how things are happening. So those maturity will come. So monitoring, measuring will happen in case of banks, in case of other companies. So with technology, this monitoring, measuring, benchmarking, a lot of things will happen. So obviously technology will be some kind of a trigger point for all this adoption. Change of mindset. Most of the companies, most of the CEOs, they never thought or they didn't have the confidence that work from home is possible. My personal view is more efficient and more productive compared to many cases. It may not be for all category of employees. In many category of employees, especially mid-level and senior level, is more productive than the office environment. And the value of time for yourself and others, which due to the situation, this is a sort of a level playing field. So people are understanding the value of labor, value of time.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.